Trust him to get in on the act. The goals just keep on coming.
Immediato per Higuain che va alla conclusione col sinistro. Gonzalo Higuain, il vantaggio.
Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the first episode of the Juventus Career Mode series. If you guys are excited for the first episode of this Juventus series, make sure to drop a like on this video. If you guys could smash out 150 likes, that'd be just incredible. Make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. There'll be daily FIFA 17 content coming your way. Also follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Now Juventus are of course probably the biggest club in Italy. They've won the Serie A 5 times in the last 5 years, which is absolutely incredible. In this series we'll try to continue winning the Serie A and also go and win the Champions League. Juventus have come pretty close to winning the Champions League in the last few seasons. The closest Juventus came to winning the UCL was in 2015 where they faced Barcelona in the finals of the Champions League, but they did lose that game 3-1. But in this series, we're going to change that. We're going to try and win the Champions League. Juventus have already conquered Italy, but we are now going to conquer the world, conquer Europe. So that's the objective of this series, winning the Champions League. I just selected my manager avatar. There isn't really much of customization we can do to our manager avatar, so I just selected the 4th template, I believe. Also, pre-season tournaments are back in FIFA 17. I'm going to select the Asian Elite Cup. 10.2 million is the prize. I wouldn't mind that money. Also, the currency is in pounds. Another thing guys, the Leicester City Career Mode went live earlier today on the channel, and if you guys are interested in a Leicester City Career Mode, go to the channel page or just click the link down in the description. It'll lead you to the first episode of my Leicester City Career Mode. But guys, now let's talk about the Juventus series. First up, let's talk about our board expectations. Regarding domestic success, the board wants us to win both the league and the cup. It's going to be a challenge, but a lot of fun as well. Juventus have won the league in the last 5 seasons, every single time. I hope we can win the league as well. Continental success, the board wants us to win the Champions League, and that's going to be difficult, but I think it's possible. No objectives in terms of financial regards, but well, it's on very low, so I wasn't expecting any objectives. Brand exposure, they want us to, get 170 million pounds from shirt sales. That is going to be interesting, so we got to make a big name signing. Youth development is on medium, so going to be tricky, that one as well. They want us to sign a player from every single position: goalkeeper, midfielder, defender, and attacker as well from the youth academy. So we will be setting up a youth academy very soon. So first up guys, let's have a look at our finances. The club have made a profit of 89.5 million. That is probably due to the Pogba deal. I mean, 100 million to Manchester United. I mean, what an insane deal. He hasn't been performing in the Premier League lately, but I hope he performs well because he's such a good player. Besides that, these are the other transfers that happened in this window. Of course, Juventus brought in Gonzalo Higuain, Miralem Pjanic. Juventus really did some awesome transfer business in this window. I mean, bringing in Pjanic and Higuain, that is just amazing. Also, these are the teams we're going to be facing in our pre-season tournament: Man City, Kobe, and Yokohama. Besides that, you guys already had a look at our budget. So we have 76 million and 320,000 pounds in our budget. That's pretty good, and I think we can make a big signing. We actually have to make a big signing to get the brand exposure objective completed. But anyways guys, now it's time to have a look at the squad we have here at our disposal. I'm going to be playing with a 4-4-1-1 attack in which Dybala will be acting as a centre forward. I didn't want to play with a 5 at the back formation because, well, I believe 5 at the back formations are too defensive, hence I've chosen this 4-4-1-1 formation. You guys can suggest me some formations with this Juventus side down in the comment section below, but this is the team we have here. Higuain and Dybala up front. We have Alexandro, Chiellini, Bonucci and Alves in defense, Buffon as our goalkeeper, and right now Piaka, Marchisio, Pjanic and Cuadrado as our midfielders. And straight away you guys can realize where this team lacks in depth. and it's definitely that left wing position where we only have a 76 rated player. So in this window we are definitely going to bring in another left midfielder or a left winger, a top quality one, which will help us get those shirt sales money, and of course brand exposure objective will be complete then. But yeah, that's basically it. We're going to bring in a quality left winger or a left midfielder. Apart from that, maybe someone to back up Dybala, because our only other striker right now is Mandzukic, because Zaza has joined West Ham, so we got to bring in another centre forward or maybe even a cam to play in that Dybala position, but he should have decent finishing as well. So if you guys have any suggestions in mind, drop them down in the comment section below. Another position I'm looking to strengthen is a backup right midfielder, because well, our only right midfielder is Cuadrado and he's on loan. I know he's on a 2-season loan, but I think it's safe to get another right midfielder who is top quality. Also, we do have good players on the bench like Stuaro, Asamoah, Mandzukic. In the reserves we have Evra, Lichtsteiner, Rugani, and Khedira and Hernandez as well, but I'm looking to sell Hernandez, Khedira and loan out Rugani. We already have 4 good centre backs and doesn't make sense keeping Rugani. I don't want to sell him because next season we won't have Benatia, so I will be loaning out Rugani for a season. I know he's got insane potential, so hopefully I'll loan him out to a club where he'll get insane amount of game time and he'll come back becoming a much better player. And besides that, I can't see any use of Hernandez and Khedira in this team because both of them are old, and well, Stuaro and Lemina I think are better players and they're going to grow a lot through training and all that, so I think it makes sense selling Khedira and Hernandez, getting the money and bringing in some top quality plays. So besides that, 3 positions I'm looking to strengthen, bringing in a left winger, a backup striker or a backup cam, and also a backup right midfielder, because our only right midfielder is Cuadrado. And as you can see, I'm looking to sell Khedira, Hernandez, De Segli, I think, yeah, that's how you pronounce his name, and loan out Rugani. I know some of you guys are going to be disappointed that I'm loaning out Rugani, but when we have players like Chiellini, Barzagli, Bonucci, and even Benatia, who is on a 1-year loan, as I said, once he's gone, we'll bring back Rugani, so that is the plan. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is press conferences. So, like in my FIFA 16 career modes, we will also have press conferences in my FIFA 17 career mode. So basically, you guys can ask me any questions related to the series, rumors, transfer stuff, and all that. You guys can ask anything you guys want and I'll be answering them in the next episode. So we're gonna have this every single episode, so make sure you drop in your press conference questions down in the comment section below. You can also tweet me out these questions and I will use them in the next video. Now guys, it's time to put in some transfer offers. Now I am going to be making a few transfers in this episode, but I'll leave the rest for the next one after reading through your comments, because I want to keep the series as interactive as possible. So make sure you drop a comment letting me know what kind of player you want me to bring in. So for that left wing role, I have 3 options here: Marco Reus, Alexis Sanchez, and Stefan El Shaarawy. Now if we don't have the money to go for Reus or Sanchez, I prefer to go for El Shaarawy, but if we can't bring in Reus or Alexis Sanchez, I'm gonna wait it out until the next episode before going for a left winger, so that I know which players you guys want me to bring in. But if we can bring in Reus or Alexis Sanchez, I'm going for them in this episode itself. And I think we do have the money. We have got a couple of good players on the transfer list. Besides that, we already have 75 million. I've gone with a 45 million offer for Marco Reus and a 40 million offer for Alexis Sanchez. Reus, of course, 88 rated, and Alexis Sanchez 87 rated. El Shaarawy is 81 rated, but his stats look amazing and he's younger than both those players, but I still believe he is going to be an expensive player. So what I'm going to do is offer 19 million to Roma for El Shaarawy. In fact, 20 million here. I doubt Roma will accept that because, well, El Shaarawy is a quality player and they're a rival as well, but we'll see what happens. Now, in that centre forward role, I'm going to go for Giovinco or Niang. I think 2 good options here, but Giovinco has been amazing in the MLS, and if he can bring that form to the Serie A, that'll be just incredible. 19 million offer for Giovinco. If we can bring him, I think he'll be a world-class option, backup option to Paulo Dybala. Niang would be one for the future, of course. Giovinco is 29, but still doesn't matter that much because Dybala is going to be first choice here. But Niang again would be a great option to play in that centre forward role with the pace. But any other suggestions in the comment section, guys, because I don't think I'll be completing the transfers in today's episode itself, so I'll be reading your comments and then deciding what to do. So make sure to drop a comment letting me know which players you guys want me to bring in. Now guys, it's time for some training. For this training session, we have Paulo Dybala, Piachka, again, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Let me know down in the comments section how his name is pronounced. We also have Lemina, Stuaro, and even Pjanic. Now, the reason I'm training Pjanic is because we don't really have any other good youngster, and Pjanic is pretty close to being an 86 rated player. But a good training session there from our players. But all the offers we put in for the players have been rejected. So first up, Toronto FC won 35.5 million for Giovinco. There's no way I'm paying that much money for a backup striker, so I'm gonna go with 24 million. Let's see what Toronto come back and say. I think that's a very fair offer. Now Roma won 36.5 million for El Shaarawy. I'm gonna offer 26 million. Let's see what Roma come back and say. They'll definitely want more money from us because we are rivals. Now even Arsenal want more money. They want 69.5 million for Alexis Sanchez. Gonna go with 50 million. I think 50 million for Sanchez is a really nice deal, but let's see what happens. Let's see what Arsenal come back and say. For Reus, I'm gonna put 55.5 million, as Dortmund wants at least 80.5. Let's see what they think of 55 million, which I believe is a very fair offer. Now guys, it's time to start our first pre-season game, but I'm gonna sim this one. I'm only gonna be playing the Manchester City game, as that is of course a much bigger game than these games against Kobe, etc. So we win 3-1 against Kobe. Asamoah, Higuain and Marquisio get the goals. 3-1, a decent result there. After that game guys, massive news as Dortmund have accepted the transfer offer for Marco Reus, 55 million, and the wages he wants is £170,000 per week. Not bad at all. 3 years, crucial first team player role. If we can bring in Marco Reus to Juventus, that is just an amazing transfer, and he'll really be amazing for us in that left wing role alongside Dybala in that centre forward role, Higuain, Cuadrado. I think this team is looking fantastic. Not gonna go for El Shaarawy, as now we have pretty much decided that we are gonna go for Marco Reus. But Giovinco, I mean, this is turning out to be a really tough deal. I want to bring him in because I haven't used him on FIFA 16, not on FIFA 15, and his stats on FIFA 17 look absolutely insane, and hence I want to sign him. But if it's not possible, I'm ready to look for someone else. So if you guys have any suggestions for that centre forward role, maybe a Cam there, but he needs to have good finishing, so make sure to keep that in mind when you are leaving a comment. So drop your comments, your suggestions all down in the comment section below, your press conference questions as well, and I'll be answering them in the next episode. Besides that, the 50 million offer for Alexis Sanchez has been accepted, but there's no way I'm going for Alexis Sanchez if I have Reus as an option. Also, Sanchez's wage demands are much more than Reus, so maybe it does make sense going for Marco Reus, and he has accepted the contract offer. Marco Reus will be joining Juventus. What a signing this is. 88 rated left midfielder, 27 years old. I think it's going to be amazing for us, and he will be making his debut against Manchester City in today's episode. Of course, the final preseason game doesn't matter that much, but still, we'll see how our squad performs. Also, a complete squad report on Mbaye Niang. I actually wanted to, get a squad report before going for him, and that's exactly what I have done. But it seems like that has backfired, as Spurs have put in a 12.5 million offer for Niang, and his value is only 10.5, so it seems like a bargain. And of course, they have accepted the transfer offer, so I'm putting in 13 million. Let's see what AC Milan come back and say, but as their rival, I'm pretty sure they're going to sell him to Spurs. Nonetheless, we'll see what they come back and say. Besides that, guys, Giovinco deal is finally going through, as Toronto FC have accepted the contract, not the contract, the transfer offer. I'm going to offer him £25,000, 2 years, important first team player role. I think he should accept that. That's a very good contract offer for Giovinco. Now let me know in the comment section, should we sign Giovinco? I'm not going to complete the deal because I believe it's a bit too expensive. It's £27 million for a 29-year-old player. Let me know in the comment section if you think the deal is a good one, or should we look for someone else? We do have the money to get that deal done, but do you guys think it's worth it or not? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, we do have money to probably get another right midfielder as well, either back up to Juan Cuadrado or maybe even first choice, because we haven't sold Khedira and Hernandez yet, so that is going to get us a ton of money, which will help us, bring in another right midfielder. But now it's time to play our first game with Juventus. I've gone with my strongest 11 with Alexandro, Marco Reus making his debut for us. We have Dybala, Higuain, all playing this one. Let's see how this team performs. First chance here for us. Marco Reus on the ball, plays the ball into Paulo Dybala. Dybala plays it into Higuain. Higuain back into Dybala, and if Dybala would have gone through there, he probably would have scored. He's a lethal finisher, but a big challenge there from Nicolas Otamendi. Now Jesus Navas on the ball here. It's Man City on the attack. Sterling completely open down that left hand side, but Bonucci with the tackle there. It's still with Sterling. Now to Aguero here. Kun Aguero with the shot, but Buffon with the big save. 37 minutes into this game, still 0-0. But now City are really looking the team that is probably going to score here. Sterling with the ball here into Fernando, now to Fernandinho, now to Sagna, but Buffon again with a fantastic save. 44 minutes into this game, still 0-0, but we now have a chance here. balls with Cuadrado into Gonzalo Higuain. And can he create something from this attack here? It's still Higuain, finds Marco Reus really well. Marco Reus with the finesse shot, and he scores, side foots it home. A brilliant goal from Marco Reus, his first for Juventus in this pre-season tournament. In fact, his first goal for Juventus itself, and I'm just so happy that he scored, hit the ground running as well. Great pass in from Higuain, and that finish was just beautiful. I mean, finesse shots in this game I feel are just so beautiful and really nice to see and really satisfying to score as well. At halftime, decided to make a few substitutions, brought in Barzagli and Lemina for Marchisio, and I think Bonucci. Let's see how they perform for us. In the second half, guys, we were really bad. It was all Man City. They were looking like the team to score, but their finishing was atrocious, as you can see from Fernando. Yeah, really bad attempt there from him. The game did come to an undeserved victory probably for us, and here I'm shaking my hand with Pep Guardiola, which is absolutely insane. But that's it for this game against Man City. A decent win for us, but not deserved. I have to tell you that, guys, because we weren't that good, but Marco Reus' brilliance got us through that game. Also, guys, loaning out Daniel Rugani to West Brom. I think he's going to get a lot of game time there. Hopefully he'll grow and come back as a much better player and replace Benatia. I'm not going to go for Alexis Sanchez, as we have signed Marco Reus. We get an additional 2.8 million, I believe, from that preseason trophy, which is really nice to see. But this is how our squad looks after the end of this first episode. We still have improvements to make, maybe another right midfielder. I think we do have the money to bring in a right midfielder, a quality one as well. Of course, we still need to bring in a centre forward or a striker to be a backup to Paulo Dybala. You guys can suggest me some players down in the comment section below. We haven't sold Khedira and Hernandez yet, so keep that in mind. We will have a lot of money, more than the 30 million we have right now. Also, guys, now talking about the formation, the 4-4-1-1 just seems like a really good formation. It might not make us play tiki-taka-esque football, but on the counter this formation is lethal. With the pace we've got here with Reus, Dybala and even Cuadrado, and the skill as well, we really are lethal on the counter. Next episode we'll have that game against Chelsea in the pre-season tournament, and maybe even the final, and of course potentially that Supercoppa game against AC Milan, which is massive. Most importantly, we will be completing our remaining transfers in the next episode, and also player of the episodes will be there in my FIFA 17 career modes as well. And of course this time it is Marco Reus. He got an average rating of 9.1 in the episode, of course only taking into account that one game we played, and also got a goal, and hence he is your player of the episode. And that is it for this segment, guys, and that's pretty much it for this episode in general. And I've really enjoyed recording this Juventus Career Mode. Really excited to get the next episode out. If you guys are excited as well, make sure to drop a like on this video, and hence I'll bring out the next episode very soon. And of course follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. As I said, there will be daily FIFA 17 content coming your way, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video.